That's dangerous right there. My rudder's dragging. This might be a blessing in disguise. I'm stuck, but I can fish that pool. Look at that calm water right there. Oop, we're breaking free. Okay, enough messing around. I'm gonna end up flipping over out here. Okay, there we go. So this is the 4-inch swammer with the Trokar 3/0 hook. Oh, that's beautiful. That's such a tight wobble. Lots of flash. Golly. So like I was saying, a huge Guadalupe bass, like the equivalent of a 5-pound largemouth, is 14 inches. So this bait might be a little too big for the Guads. We'll see though, they're pretty aggressive. It swims nice and shallow. I'm not getting caught on any rocks. I can even cast into the rocks. Oh, did you see that? He followed it the whole way. That was so crazy. He was so tiny. Chasing this. Golly. Out here in the middle. River fishing's crazy, especially when it's clear like this. It's just so full of life. He wanted it for sure. He didn't even care I was here. Oh, that's a nicer bass. Oh, he came off. I thought it was a stump. I didn't even set the hook. Dang it. Look, it didn't even... the hook didn't even come through the plastic. I didn't even set the hook. Golly, that was a nicer bass. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose my rods in these trees. There he is. Got him that time. Oh! Dang it. Oh, what in the world happened here? He hit it right at the boat. That was crazy. That hurt my wrist. I set the hook so hard that hurt my wrist. And it still didn't get the hook through. So, I'm just going to leave the hook point exposed from now on, like that. We'll see how weedless it is. Screw this on just a tiny bit more, make sure it's straight. Yeah, there's plenty of hook there. I should have got that bass. That was decent. That was like a 3-pounder probably. That would have been my biggest river bass ever. And that means there was probably more than one, because, like... that was my second bite here. I doubt it was the same fish. Maybe. I didn't hook the first one. Ugh. Oh, shit. Now I'm setting the hook like crazy on everything. That was a fish. Golly. I think it was a fish that ripped my tail off. All right, so that's 3 fish missed with this. There's one. Got him that time. Pinned him. Oh yeah. Yeah, there must be a school of them in there. Holy shit, that's a quad. Holy cow, that's a quad. He's close to 14 inches. I didn't bring a tape measure. I brought my scale. 1.3 pound Guadalupe bass. Holy crap. Oh, spiders. All right, guys, maybe these guads are schooling in there. Look how thick that fish is. That's a Guadalupe bass. That thing is massive. Golly, I gotta measure it somehow. Let me try to measure it on my kayak, and then or my paddle or something, and because I got to get a measurement on this thing, and then we'll put it back. Okay, from there, it's longer than that, whatever that is. Golly, that's such a nice fish. They fight so hard. Yeah, so that was the ticket with this bait, guys. Leave that hook point exposed. I was able to get him that time. Golly. I just got hit twice. Golly, it's windy. Oh, something tagged me like crazy. Golly. Almost ripped the rod out of my hand. He felt like this though, like. So I bet you it was a small bass, but holy cow. I'm telling you, man, those guads are ferocious. This thing seems to be getting eaten by everything. I just can't get a hook up. Like that mega bass, the screwhead, when it gets chomped, you hook the fish usually. This thing's got such a big hook, it's such a big profile. I think it's harder for the little fish to eat it. There's a big old turtle shell. They might be garpike. That one I felt tunk tunk. I set the hook hard and he took my bait. All I know is they are munching this forage swammer. I don't know if it's the color, the silver blade. I'm getting eaten everywhere I cast with this thing. I just love the way it looks in the water too. It fishes so good. Like it just looks like it's gonna catch fish. Okay, I got that one. I saw him come up and hit it. I got a good hook set. I even pulled some drag. There's a nice bass. Come on. Come on. Oh, they're so fat. Golly, they're chunky. That is probably my biggest river bass. Oh, that was fun. I'm pretty impressed at how weedless this thing is. Especially fishing around structure and stumps and stuff. Oh. So that might be the trick. When they eat it for a minute. Let them eat it, reel it down, and set that hook. He was a little one. This is a pretty big hook. But still, I got him. They are so hungry today. Kind of surprised I ain't got catfished. I let him eat it, but it felt like a bluegill. It was just like a tunk, 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 tunk. Something grabbed me by the tail up there. I saw him come up and hit it. Dang it. Oh. Golly, that was cool. See, I'm getting bites like crazy with this. I just can't catch them. Oh, yeah. Oh! No! That was a big fish. It's like the hook point's not even exposed. I mean, it is exposed. I can't even talk. Look at that turtle just chilling. Gosh, that was a nice fish. He felt like a nice fish. Oh, they're in these log piles, man, and they're chomping this thing. Calm down, Brandon. Let them eat it. Set that hook. This is my medium heavy rod too. 7'2", medium heavy. I have the backbone. I'm even like standing up, so I have extra hook setting power. I can't. Ooh. I don't know if that was a fish. I just felt the thump and then set the hook. And who knows? These could be gar pike. Like, it is slack water. I gotta take it more easy on myself. Okay. I saw him come up and eat it. It even pulled the hook out. How am I not catching these fish? Dang it. Ripping his face off, poor little guy. I'm getting a crap ton of bites. I'm going to switch. See if it makes a difference on the hookup ratio. Because I've missed a lot. And that hook is exposed. Like, I should be catching a lot of these fish. Of course, he was tiny, but let me try something. We also have, where are you, my friend? These XZone swims. I didn't know they were purple. What color is this? Biospawn. Well, I'm disappointed, Biospawn. I cannot even tell what color this is. Right there. See, I like that. It's got a little place for the hook. It definitely smells a lot more like black licorice. These things smell. But it's like purple colored. I don't know how well that's going to work. I think a lot of the bites were because of the color. They're both kind of a blue tint though. They're fairly similar. Oh no, we'll see. We were getting chomped. So if we continue to get chomped, then we know that the color works. If we stop getting chomped, we'll have to switch back. It's got more action. See the tail? I think the tail moves more than the other one. The other one was kind of tighter. All right, so I tried this one for a while. I didn't get any bites. And we were getting chewed up with this one. So we're swapping back. There we go. Ready to catch us some bass. Oh, look at that first cast. Another nice quad. Golly, they're so fat. That one is chunky. They're kind of beat up on top. See that? That's like the third or fourth one I caught like that. They're fat. I wonder how big they have to be to spawn. I'll bet you that's getting ready to spawn right there. But look at that. First cast. I fished all this with this. Very first cast with the XZone. Bam. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's just tighter. Like the tail, the whole bait doesn't like wobble like crazy. It's just tighter. That's probably the key. At least for today. They want that tight. The water's cold, they want that tight wobble. Maybe the color too. But yeah, that one, I was just swimming it like this. I let him eat it, and I didn't set the hook right away. That is the trick, I think. Let him eat it for a second. It is a soft plastic and it's scented. They'll hold on to it, right? Hey y'all, it was a blast out there. I am beat. That's a 6-mile trip, but it was worth it. Caught lots of fish, had lots of bites. But caught, I think it was my personal best Guadalupe, and I'm pretty sure that was my biggest ever river bass. So it was a lot of fun. We got to try out the new baits, got to experiment a little and learn. But thanks for watching, you guys. Remember to fish, learn, repeat. We'll catch you on the next one.